Allah said, يَخْرُجُ مِنْ بَيْنِ السُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ. السُّلْب أي خلف. From the back. Back of whom? A man. وَالتَّرَائِبِ أي الصدر. From the chest. Chest of whom? A woman. These two liquids, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put them together. And that is our beginning, from a liquid. These two liquids, they come together. After a period of time, it becomes a blood. That blood changes from the blood to a chunk of blood. After a clot of blood, it changes to different creation where it becomes a blood with a meat in it. Now after that, it changes to a complete meat. After a while, then it changes to become a meat and a bone. And from there, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَأَنْشَأْنَاهُ خَلْقًا آخَرَ فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. That's the process of our creation. Now from this creation, in the womb, we become something else in that process. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts to create the ears, the nose, the legs, and other parts of human being. Until at the age of 3 months in the mother's stomach, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent an angel. That angel, what does he do? To blow a life in that baby, in that child. Then the child begins the life. The life started from that point. Now, the life starts at this point until a certain point where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants a new life to start, where the child has to come out to this world. And Allahu Akbar, this is the first day that we're talking about. This day that the child arrives in this world, imagine everybody around this child, the parents, the friends, the family members, they are all happy. They are all smiling. They are all amazed. He is cute. MashaAllah. He is wonderful. He is great. But the only one is crying is whom? Is the baby. Allahu Akbar. All of you are happy. But he is the only one who's crying. Why? Because he has now come into a new world where he doesn't know how he's going to make it in that world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Imams, they say remember that this day, which is one of the most important days. That is why Imam Ali alayhi salam said, the day that you arrive and you are crying, turn it that the day you leave this world, let everybody is crying and you be the one laughing. Yawm al-Maut, the day that we die, everybody's crying. Opposite of the day of birth, Imam Ali said, you can reverse it. That the day you arrive, you are crying, everybody's happy. The day that you depart from this world, let you, a mu'min, smiling, because you're going to different world, and let your surroundings, what? They are crying. That is the second day, Now, how does this day start? The second one, what is Yawm al-Mamat? How does it start? It starts according to the hadith of Ahlul Bayt and the Quran. But let's start with the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran that there are two ways where this life starts. That for some people, it's very harsh, very difficult. But for some, it's very easy. Number one, for those who are not believers, according to the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَوْ تَرَى إِذْ يَتَوَفَّى الْمَلَائِكَةُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. Now this is a word of Allah, It's not a hadith, it's a wicked. No, this Allah is telling us about the situation that changed when we are departed from this world to that world. What happens? Allah says, for some group of people who deny Allah, who refuse to believe in Allah, Allah says, when we send the angel of death, and amazing, this angel of death, when he comes, how does he come? He comes two different ways too. For a mu'min, he comes with different look. A kafir, he comes with different look. Now let me tell you, how does he come for a kafir? One day, Prophet Musa alayhi salam saw the angel of death, and he said, Ya Malakul Maut, how do you appear to a kafir when you come to take the life? He said, Ya Nabi Allah, you don't want to see it. Musa alayhi salam said, no, I want to see it. So you want to see it? He said, yes. He said, close your eyes, Ya Musa. Musa closed his eyes. A second later, he said, open your eyes. Musa alayhi salam when he opened his eyes and saw this angel, what happened? He fainted. After Musa woke up, they asked him, Ya Nabi Allah, what did you see? He said, Wallahi ra'aytu khalqan. I saw a creation. Fire is coming from the eyes, fire is coming from the ears, and fire is coming from the mouth, and fire is coming from the nose, that I couldn't even stand the look. That's one. Number two, I couldn't even stand the smell itself. That's how it appeared to the non-believers. That's the Quran, that's hadith. And then the Quran says, that is this hadith. Now listen to what the Quran describes, how they appear to non-believers. It says, وَلَوْ تَرَى إِذْ يَتَوَفَّى الْمَلَائِكَةُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا يَضْرِبُونَ وُجُوهَهُمْ وَأَدْبَارَهُمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, when they appear to non-believers, the first thing they do is what? Is to start hitting where? The face. Wujuhahum, their face. And amazing, who is hitting here? The angels, huh? See, sometimes a human being, somebody weak, is hearing, it doesn't hurt that bad. But if a person is muscle, strong guy, when he hits, it makes difference. Now, if that being is angel, which Quran, when he describes them, he said, ذِي قُوَّةٍ إِنْدَ ذِي الْعَرْشِ مَكِينٍ. ذِي قُوَّة. ذِي mana صاحب القوة, meaning to him the power belongs. That is the angel. And this angel is the one who is doing what? The hidden. And not just one face. No, Allah said, وَأَدْبَارَهُمْ, and their back. That is the second part. Now the Lord, now how did they take the life? Now they said, for a non-believer, they take it very harsh. Very tough, to make it more painful for that person. Now look at the hadith tells us that the first thing he does when they come is when they start to take the life, they take from where? From the foot, from the legs. And how do they take it? They fold it. That you and I, the way we fold a mat, that's how they fold it. And from the legs, why from the legs? Because if they start from the head or the hand, then your legs is still alive, you and I might tend to run away. But they start from the legs, now the legs are gone. Are you going to run with your fingers? No. The head? No. So they start from the head. From the feet. Now they start folding it slowly by slowly, and each part of this folding, or this part of this process, is painful more than you can imagine. For non-believers. To give us an idea about how it feels, there is one of the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's called Ibn Mas'ud. Was a great companion of Rasulullah. This Ibn Mas'ud, all his life, he wanted to know how it feels for one to die. Is it painful? Is it good? How does it feel? But guess what, Ibn Mas'ud? Nobody dies and come and tell you how it feels. Because you have to do the dying yourself and then feel how it is. So Ibn Mas'ud died. He never knew how it feels. After he died, his son saw him in dream. And he asked him, oh Dad, I know you were curious when you were alive to know how it feels to die. But now you have died. Can you tell me how did it feel when you died? Ibn Mas'ud said to his son, I can only describe how I felt. But this, whatever I tell you, is just to give you an idea, but it's more beyond that. The son said, how did you feel it? He said, when the angel came and he started taking my life, he said, I felt like I am a bird. في مقلاة زيت, in a frying pan full of what? Oil. Hot. Boiling. And I was thrown into that oil. لا لي جناحين فأطير بهما ولا أنا أموت فأستريح. I felt like a bird, no wings to fly out of that pain.